What's good? You tuned in to another episode of Moment of Knowledge on the Mogul Mined Podcast. I need this episode. I need you to listen to this. It doesn't matter where you are. I need you to listen to this. I need you to realize you're magical. You're dope. You are a genius. Now, everyone is a genius in their right mind. How does that quote go? Everyone is a genius, but if you judge how well a fish climbs a tree, you'll consider them an idiot. Or something like that. That's paraphrased and flipped around. But I want you to understand, you need to figure out what you're great at. That's the first situation. But you need to be comfortable with yourself. And it's scary. It's scary because in order to be comfortable with yourself, you have to close your eyes. You have to close your ears. Open your mind and open your heart. And you gotta tune out the noise that goes around you. Because the challenge is, we are in a world that is forcing you to be like everybody else. And it's so easy for you to fall into that situation of being like other people. You don't even realize it. One thing I learned in marketing is the power of algorithms. The power of detecting the things you like and manipulating the evidence, and so that everything gets sent to you that caters to your style. Great tool, great source, scary results. But when you get up and you go to work and you go to a job, the checks are nice. But if it's a job that you don't want to do, or you bite your tongue or you alter your personality because you're around people who don't appreciate you, or you're in a relationship or come from a family or a certain background that forces you to be what they want you to be, or you stop chasing your dreams because of what society told you is acceptable and unacceptable, or you go online and you see somebody winning, in your eyes winning based on what they put on social media, and you say, that's what I want. How did they get it? Then you go and copy their style, not necessarily the drive, but you copy what they did to get it. You're losing who you are. You're losing what it means to be yourself. Sometimes it's okay to grow and figure out more things to really find out who you are. But there's always that moment of reflection to where you sit back and go, why am I here? How did I get here? Who helped me get here? Who held me back from being where I want to be? And what can I do to change it? You ever heard that saying, trying to dig myself out of this hole? How'd you get in the hole? You dug. How is digging going to get you out of this hole? When you dig, the hole gets deeper. You have to pull yourself out of that hole. Sometimes it's the scary thing, when it's finances. We're in a world where you need money, period. That's cool. Let's not fight that. Let's not fight and act like everyone can just leave their job and be well off. That's not the case in everyone's life. I'm not going to sit here and fake that. But when you go home, when you clock out, when you are driving on a way home, when you wake up, what are you doing towards things that help yourself? You're either adding to your value as a person, or you taking away from it daily. The thing that makes you shine is being yourself. In a room full of 100 people, no one has the DNA makeup you do. In a room full of everyone in this world, that's a big room, so that's why I just said 100. You can't fit a room with everybody. If you do, that's a big room, period. But back to being serious. You're the only one like you. Now, if you categorize yourself, you will fit in a category like others, which is a piece of you. Whatever category, if you're in a room, there's probably someone who can side from you. Whether it's skin tone, ethnicity, zodiac, height, weight, preference, your socioeconomic background, what happened to your parents, what school you went to. There's so many categories to which you probably can side with someone, but when it comes to being you, you should be the only one to step forward every time. Even if someone copied every last thing you've ever done, they cannot be you. They can walk down right now and change their name on their birth certificate. They cannot be you. They can adopt every family member you've ever had. They cannot be you. And the problem is, you're not even being yourself. You never take that time to really just lock in and be yourself. You never take that time to go, look, this is me. This is who I am. This is the opportunities I create by existing. There's so many chances for you to try to grow. But if you don't, who's at fault here? Now, I encourage you to do whatever you can to maximize who you are and your potential. So it don't matter if it's watching YouTube. Yes, YouTube has an amazing library of videos that pull up based on what you search. You can watch cats jumping in the screens. You can watch dogs chasing their tail. You can watch crazy things going on around the country, explosions, bombs, murders, whatever. Or you can watch things that elevate yourself. There's also motivational talks. There's speeches. There's therapeutic videos to help you with whatever problem you have. There's motivational speakers. There's advice. There's reviews. There's interviews. There's college courses. There's trainings. There's ways to help you figure and discover yourself. When the ball's in your court, what do you do with it? Society teaches us to lose who we are to conform to what they want you to be. And even then, we kind of fall for it, right? So we're in a mood. We just happen to have an off day. You walk outside. You slip on some snow, you know what I'm saying? I don't have snow, but I'm just giving you a scenario. You slip on some snow. Maybe you walk outside and there's a car that hits a puddle where you get hit by that, you know. You go to your car, you start your car, realize you don't have gas, so you gotta go get gas. You get to work late and get a little bit of attitude from your supervisor. and you sit down and you just mad, you're just steaming, like all these things that happen to you. You pull out your phone, you get on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever you get on. You see a post that says, this zodiac is this and that, and this what happens, and you share it and say, yes, this happens to all of us, and this is the reason why. No. You being insert zodiac here, because I ain't about to point on a certain one, but you being a zodiac on this zodiac on Tuesday is not the reason why that stuff happened to you. Because you can go find 10 other people in that realm that nothing like that happened to, and you go find 10 other people who are not in that category it happened to. But the problem of trying to be part of a group, part of something, we lose ourselves. We lose ourselves before we even find ourselves. When you go to work tomorrow, when you go to class, or even if you're going today, the next time you step in, just stop. Stop and analyze how people perceive you. Have a conversation or something. Usually when you have a conversation with someone, the answer back, how they reply, how they talk to you, is how they perceive you, the energy you give off, the level you give off. If what you're receiving is not you, and you put on that show at that point when you get there, take a deeper dive when you get a chance. Just sometimes you have to do small tests. Make that small test worth it. Because look, you want the path to greatness. And like I said, you're great. You're a genius. And you know why I know you needed to hear this? Because everybody does. It is no one's job to believe in you but yours. And you allow other people live in your head and your emotions to stop you from truly believing in yourself for no reason other than the fact that you think that's what you're supposed to do. So I encourage you to figure out how you can tune into yourself. I don't want to make this one too long, but it was just kind of on my heart to speak on. Y'all know where y'all tuned in. Y'all know who y'all listening to. Y'all know how to find me at none_illa on everything. And look, I look forward to watching you achieve your goals. If you had a dope story or something positive happen to you, or just where you redefined yourself, hit me. I'd love to hear it. All right. You have a good one. I'm out.